Hi friends, recently a private body has released a report that stated that women are driving India's electronics manufacturing boom. Let us understand the story. Indian electronics manufacturing sector is witnessing rapid expansion. The output generated by the sector crossed $125 billion and is aiming a target of $500 billion by 2030. For reference, electronics manufacturing sector primarily encompasses mobile phones, consumer electronics, IT hardware, industrial and automotive electronics, and of course, semiconductors. In addition to boosting the GDP of the country, Indian electronics manufacturing sector is quietly driving a structural transformation in the labor market of India. What is it? It has improved the women participation in the labor market of the sector. In some areas of Indian electronics manufacturing, women constitute over half the workforce, and in some other facilities, their share is as high as 70 to 80%. 54% of the women are trained and job ready for the assembly line roles, that they are entry level roles in a manufacturing sector like the Indian electronics manufacturing. Meanwhile, only 51.5% of the men are trained and job ready. This job readiness stems from higher apprenticeship completion rates among women, signaling a shift where women fill entry-level vacancies effectively. When economists discussed on how to increase the women labor force participation, one suggestion that always came up was to increase the overall employment opportunities in the country, and women's participation would naturally increase. The fact that the booming electronics manufacturing sector is witnessing an increased women participation proves this point. India is not alone in this though. Bangladesh textile and apparel sector has historically been powered by women. They made up over 80% of the workers until 1990s and still account for over 53% today. That sector contributes around 83% of Bangladesh's export earnings. What are the weaknesses that exist in the Indian labor market? India has not fully tapped into the job creation in labor-intensive industries to their maximum capacities. Therefore, most women workers are still stuck in low-skill informal agriculture or family businesses, which obviously pays less and little stability, like seasonal jobs. The female labor participation rate of India, how does it compare with the world? Overall, in India, the female labor force participation is 40%. In urban area, it is just 27%. US, it is 56%. UK, it is 57%. And Sweden, 60%. The reasons for less women in Indian labor force, what are the reasons? First of all, northern states see less women labor force participation than southern states due to socio-cultural reasons as well as low availability of jobs. Safety concerns, lack of transport, and inadequate accommodation is another point. Low retention rate. Nearly half the women drop out mid-career due to their family responsibilities. The current jobs where women are largely concentrated are in low-value roles with limited mobility into technical or supervisory positions. Contract jobs and limited social security is another pain point. All hopes are not lost as the new labor code aims to improve safety, expand social security, and allow women to work across shift and roles. What are some reasonable solutions to increase the labor force participation of women? Ensure proper upskilling system for women which can enable upward mobility along the employment ladder. Promoting campus model. Now this is a successful model in China. It refers to the factory setup where workers live in on-site company-provided hostels or dormitories, mimicking a self-contained campus environment. This is especially useful for women coming from rural areas. In summary, policymakers should analyze the drivers behind women's rising participation in electronics manufacturing and scale these innovations across all manufacturing sectors while expanding overall capacity. Thank you.